No shipwright in the old ports would sell you a hull off the drawing. They wouldn't even sell it off the launch. A ship can slide down the ways in calm water, sit proud at the dock, take on cargo, look every inch a vessel, and still be untested, because harbor water asks nothing of a hull. The only trial that meant anything was the one nobody could stage. Real weather, real cargo, a real coast that doesn't care whose name is on the keel. A ship earns the word seaworthy by surviving a storm it did not choose the timing of. Everything before that is a rumor about a ship. This week, that same argument surfaced twice, in two rooms that don't know each other, within hours. In one room, a fellow builder working on agent authorization sent over a draft. An action gets checked in two moves, not one. First, does the exact byte the agent is about to send match what it claims it's about to do? A pure recomputation, no interpretation allowed. Only after that binding holds does anyone ask whether the action itself is wise. Binding first, judgment second. He built this independently for a different project, solving a different problem, and arrived at the identical shape a verification system of ours had already been forced into by its own failures. Two hulls, drawn by two different hands, converging on the same keel, because the sea doesn't negotiate with either designer. In the other room, a collaborator looked at a stack of locked, cross-signed, 3 times pressure-tested artifacts and said, in effect, "This is a fine harbor trial. Now we need the storm, real scenarios, practical stakes, something the calm water of a fixture file cannot supply, no matter how many hands sign it." Both rooms were saying the same thing from opposite directions. A spec that only ever meets other specs is a hull that only ever meets the dock. It can be beautiful, symmetrical, triple witnessed, and still owe the world its first real crossing. The honest answer, when a fixture is finally asked what it's actually worth, is not a better fixture. It's the offer nobody wants to make, because it's the only one that costs something. Put a real hull to sea, a live account, real capital, real losses recorded next to the wins, a verdict signed before the outcome is known and left standing whether the storm was kind or wasn't. Not because the harbor trials were worthless. They catch the leaks a storm would kill you for missing, but because a harbor has never once sunk a ship, and that is exactly the problem with trusting one. Two builders, unprompted, reaching for the same discipline from different coasts is not a coincidence worth admiring. It is a tide coming. The industry building autonomous agents is arriving, room by room, at the same unglamorous conclusion. A synthetic pass is a launch party, not a crossing. The ships that matter are the ones somebody was willing to actually send out.